Mindset right now is just getting better every day. I mean, that's our whole every week. It's just, we have meetings today. We're focused on one day at a time. There's Death Valley. It's LSU. They're a great team. They always have been and always will be. But, we're just going to take this a challenge to, every day, attacking every day and getting better.
Coach Brown pointed out the attention to detail that you guys need to have this week to fix some of the small problems. How do you do that at practice?
Just take one period at a time. Really concentrate. There's a lot of stuff that they do. They're man on defense. They'll man us up. So, trying to get around that. They got some big guys over there trying to get some, more throwing lanes. But, just got to attack the day every day. It's also attention to detail, that ATD. So, just focusing on one day at a time and go from there.
You've been in these situations before with Clemson and Boise State. How has that kind of prepared you for a team like a team like LSU and more specifically Death Valley?
Just going there. We went to Death Valley last year in Clemson. Coming out, we lost by a few points. So, we've been in those positions. Not this team, really Boise. LSU's their crowd's gonna be bigger than Boise, I'm sure. So, just going in there and just going and trying to win the game. Going competing against SEC team that's been on top of the college football for a long time. So just going to compete in them, it's going to be really fun for us, and it's going to be a really good environment.
Do you ever talk to Levi about the last trip down to LSU at all?
No, I really don't bring that up because I actually brought it up after the game the other night, and they said they didn't want to talk about it. But I actually was at that game when I was younger, so I actually did get to go see that.
I was going to ask you about that, being from the Mobile area, not too terribly far from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
About 2 hours maybe or so?
Yeah, it's about three.
Did you ever get over to Death Valley for any games?
I think I just went to that game. But my family friends are like big LSU fans, so like every time Alabama LSU played when I was younger, we'd always go and have a big party for it when I was young. So them being crazy fans, there's a lot of LSU fans around where I'm from, so they'll be rooting for me, but they'll also be rooting for LSU too.
What are your memories of that last game since you were there?
I really don't remember much. I just know we were up by a lot early in the game, but I really don't remember much.
Do you think this team has that closeout factor to, if you were up by a lead like that, the way you guys have closed out the last couple of games, that you could maintain it?
Yeah, I hope so. I think we can. We know we closed out the last two games, in different ways. Going and having a score last week and then holding on the ball 2 weeks before that. So, I think so. We'll have to see, but we have all the confidence in ourselves to close out a game.
When Coach was talking earlier, it just seemed like the vibe wasn't right. He seemed kind of disappointed and a little down heading into practice this week. Do you think there's a next step that this team can take? And do you think a spark from LSU can kind of give you that?
Oh, yeah. There's a few more steps, I think, especially on the offensive side of the ball. We've been around the 500-yard mark for the last 2 weeks. We're just not scoring as we were last year, and we got better people than we did last year. So, there's obviously another step to go to. Like I said, there's probably 2 more steps we can go to, but, we have a spark. We have a lot of confidence. We're just not getting it done right now, points-wise. Yards have been really good, but just the points-wise. But, we have a lot of confidence in each other and in ourselves.
And not have to wait until the second half or when it's on the line?
Just starting fast, starting practice fast. That's the deal. We did 2 weeks ago. We scored twice. Started really quickly, but then kind of faltered off. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day. Like I said last week, it's one of those games that we're gonna have 50 points. I'm not saying it's gonna be this week, 3 weeks later. One of these games, we're just gonna have a great game offensively, and hopefully it's this week, but we'll see.
Coach agreed with a question after the game Saturday that something's missing from this team. Do you agree that there's something that you can't really pinpoint, but there's something?
Yeah, we can feel that. We haven't put us points up like we should have. So there's obviously something missing. We haven't figured that out yet, but there's obviously something missing. But we'll, like I said, we'll figure it out.
Going to go up against one of the top pass rushers. Coach Brown called him probably the top pick coming out of the draft next year, Arden Key. Just kind of what's your game plan just to kind of, limit what he can do on the defensive side of the ball?
I'm sure we'll double him sometimes. Don't really have the whole game plan in right now, so that's probably more a question to Coach Brown. But, they'll probably do some stuff to, get a chip on from the running backs, help out our tackles and people like that. So, I don't really know the game plan as of right now. Really the whole game plan don't put into by Wednesday. But, he's a great player. Everybody knows that. I've known him since last year, not even knowing that we were going to play them. So, just knowing that guy's name, he's a really big guy. I think he was hurt early on, but he played last 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. So we expect to see him play, expect him to be 100%.
The offensive line is still giving you a lot of protection this year. Do you have confidence in them to slow down the LSU pass rush to give you some time in the pocket?
Yeah, see, we have besides first game, they've done a really good job. I think there's only been like 1, maybe 2 sacks since the first game. So, especially on that 4th and 5, play the other day on the last drive, give me, a few extra seconds to complete the ball to DeAndre. So, I have the most, I'll say, those guys have been really good. So, we have all the confidence in them for us to go in there and complete some passes and get some time in the pocket.
Bro,
How close is that to the Baton Rouge area?
that's about an hour away, 45 minutes. It's not too far, right up the road.
So being from that area growing up, did you grow up an LSU fan?
Yeah, typically, I'm always like a hometown guy. So, most of the hometown teams I just love, rooting for my hometown. So, they're the closest thing to me besides Tulane. So, yeah.
Nobody watches Tulane.
Just going back down there now, getting to play the team that you grew up, idolizing. What's that going to mean?
It's going to be exciting. This is actually my first time ever, going to Tiger Stadium. So that's going to be an experience as well. So my first time going there is going to be playing there. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready.
Coach Brown gave you, I think it was Offensive Lineman of the Week honors this week. How would you grade your overall performance this past week, and how has the offensive line kind of done so far this year?
I feel like there was some things that I need to improve on as far as my hands and things like that. But as a unit, I feel like we're just improving every week. Communication, being physical, and I think after the first couple of games, we have young guys up front now. I think after those first couple of games, we've been playing better, and the game's coming to us better. As an offensive line.
You guys go up against one of the top defenses every day out at practice. The defense y'all have here is phenomenal. Does that kind of prepare y'all for a matchup that you're going to see with LSU? Because on paper, these two defenses are kind of similar.
I think so. Like I said, we when we go against our defense, I feel like that's the best defense we face all the time. Because we practice against them every day. So they know things that we do. So being able to be successful and practice against them, and they know what we're doing, it makes it a lot easier in the game.
Arden Key is the big guy on defense for LSU. Coach Brown mentioned he could be the #1 overall pick. Just kind of what's it going to take to kind of slow him down and give Brandon some time in the pocket?
I think it's just going to be focused on fundamentals and just doing the things right. Like, you can't make any mistakes against those guys because they'll, embarrass you. But I think if we just, focus on fundamentals and do the right things and not slack off, I think we have a good shot.
Is your family or anything cheer for LSU still? Or?
This weekend, no.
Are they going to be there on Saturday?
Oh, yes, they will.
Maybe a little extra motivation having them all there?
Oh, yeah, a lot of friends and family will be there. So, and I have a lot of friends that also go there, so they'll also be there too. So that'll be exciting to kind of see them after.
You able to convert any of them over to the Cardinal and white instead of the purple and gold?
I know for sure I have one. This is one of my close friends from high schools that I play baseball with, so he'll be rooting for me. I know that for sure.
Well, first and foremost, I know I didn't play up to my potential, and I know I made a lot of mistakes that I got to get corrected. And I know our defense, it shouldn't have been that close. We kind of made a lot of mistakes. It was basically all on us, so we just got to get those cleaned up because sometimes we might not be so lucky being able to pull out those close games. So, yeah.
Coach Brown mentioned a lot of, fixing the little details. How do you guys do that throughout the week so you don't keep having these mishap penalties or stuff like that?
Well, it just comes with watching film, just getting locked into the game plan, and just doing all the little things right, just the things that don't get noticed on the scoreboard or the stat sheet, just maybe taking the right reads, looking at the right people, making the tackles, doing the little things right. And I think that's where we kind of lacked a little bit this weekend. We got to get that cleaned up to be able to beat LSU.
Is the team kind of hyped up to get out to Death Valley and prove a point?
I mean, yeah, we hyped up, but that's a long way away. We gotta clean up what we messed up this week. Because if we make the same mistakes, it won't even be that close. Because this is a good football team that we about to play, and we gotta make sure we do all the little things right, so we can have a chance to win.
How intense do you think practice is going to be this week leading up to the game?
I mean, I think we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing. You know, we compete hard every day, whether we playing Alabama State or LSU, so nothing really changes. It's just we gotta perform on Saturday.
Already playing in a Death Valley before. You guys played Clemson last year. You played Boise this year. Is the intimidation factor already kind of out the window? Not worried about that anymore. Playing in a big time stage.
No, because we were here last year. We played against the number 2 team in the nation, Clemson, and we competed to the last whistle. So it's nothing to be intimidated about. It's another football game. It's the next challenge, so we're ready for it.
Now, I know you're not from around this area, but have you heard about the last matchup, 2008 Troy LSU? Did you see anything about it back then?
I didn't really see it. I've heard about it, because I was here in the Blakeney area, so I know he went down there, and he was pretty upset that they let him come back. But other than that, I don't really know too much about it.
Is there a sense now to kind of, I guess, get a little payback for that game?
I mean, we haven't really talked about it. This is the first time I've talked about LSU because this is the next game up. But we just ready to win the next game, ready to play the next game, so we can get the 4-1.
Going up against Darius Geis, what are the challenges that he can pose to you, and how do you try and get him, stop him, and just slow him down?
Well, you gotta be where you need to be in the defense. All the gaps got to be covered because he's a guy that finds creases, and he's not an easy guy to bring down. So when we get to him, we got to make sure we come with bad intentions and we get him down.